cease to function. A creature of flesh, but without the sign of the painted. Come here. The hero of Clockwork City. I should bow to you. I assume that fool Thorin sent you here? We're currently dealing with... I'm activating the dwarven constructs. They're highly effective at frightening off any hostiles who come here. Really, this is standard procedure. Have you faced an homunculi? Whatever the painted eye are after, I doubt it's valuable enough to drive them to such bravery. Not when murderous dwarven machines spring from... How could you possibly think I'd know something like that? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have sacred items to collect. Best not let any painted eye stragglers find Lord Set's world. I'm locking this door behind me. You can see yourself out.
Alert. Disruption. Danger. Repair construct. Stop the betrayer. Analyzing. Subject unknown. Threat detection unknown. Begin friendly introduction. Greetings, I am Proteus.
Kemel-Ze
Healing. Burnt fields. Rust. Apostle Nilfar Strafen override. Doors unlocked. Painted eye hostiles. Outer laboratory compromised. Error. Dreaming. Incomplete. Diagnostic test. Conclusion.
Affirmative.
Imperative. Stop. Apostle Nilfar Strafen. Protoss security oversight. Error. Protoss assistance. Repair required. Scanning for components. Recipient's cortex. West wing. Cognition cluster. West wing. Critical component.
In desperation, all things consume one another. Is this a sign of imperfection? Or is this the fundamental truth of creations? Is it separate from the morality of the mortal world?
Scanning component location. Components nearby. Insert into Palmar shelf. Percipience cortex functional. Cognitive cluster restored. Corporeal system repair complete. Hello. My form is fully functional, but my memory and connection to the systems here remain fractured. Another of Lord Set's early projects. Later he stored his memories in the stars, but in Kemel-Ze he was more grounded. They can connect information to the inner workings of the laboratory. Importantly, they are compatible with my form. Affirmative. B.
Others believe in chaos. They think their choices give them agency. I know differently, and yet I find myself hesitating. Am I actually worried my actions lead to failure? Given time, your joints will wear down. Your precision footpads will dent and crumble. But in this moment, and only this moment, you are perfection itself.
Self-repair. was the only way the Creator could circumvent inevitable deterioration.
Time wears you down to nothing. You break, stagnate. How do I keep you functioning after I leave?
The Creator left before I could learn the answer to his question. Mnemonic fragments house Lord Set's insights and preserve them within the system of assembling metaphor. I will not need. The rooms are named after their contents for precise documentation purposes. They are the fauna study,
Can't think of anyone more deserving. Always room for improvement. Let's see what you're made of.
Specimens. None are without flaws, yet all achieve a sort of beauty. Is that it? In order to create a form this pure, must I master the art of irregularities?
It took the Creator a long time to differentiate mandatory flaws from those he could improve upon. Return to the antechamber. I will meet you there, so we can gain entrance to the inner laboratory.
Others believe in chaos.
Make him pay.
I know differently, and yet I find myself hesitating. Am I actually worried my actions lead to failure?
Security oversight protocols becoming available. Searching for Apostle Nilfast Drayfen. Dreaming. Soft rose. Furrowed brows. Apostle's journal available. Talk to me while my connection is restored. Laboratory security and oversight protocols restored. Locating Apostle Nilfast Drayfen. Dreaming. Damp cough. Polished key. Apostle Nilfast Drayfen and several unregistered guests approach the Clockwork Probabilis. Intrinsic forces govern events on Nan. Some are constant, like the force which compels objects to fall to the ground, while others defy prediction and categorization. The Probabilis allows for willful manipulation of such forces. It is a prototype, a precursor to Lord Set's great work, the Throne Aligned. If Apostle Nilfast Drayfen activates the Probabilis, Nern will suffer destabilization. Loss of life will far exceed acceptable thresholds. Safeguards breached. The Painted Eye reach the door to the inner laboratory. They are close to the Clockwork Probabilis, and Apostle Nilfast Drayfen is with them. I will use the security measures to hinder them, but we must protect the Probabilis. Through the door, Apostle...
This is a visually recorded journal. One of Set's inventions that was too flawed to bring to the Clockwork City. I wonder what the issue with this one is. No matter. The only way to understand is to study. I'll keep a record of my time here. Entry 1. I spent so many years idolizing Set's perfect creations, but he is a fool. When one machine doesn't work, you don't leave it incomplete. You destroy it. Entry 228. Still no documents on why Set continues to allow a flawed plane to exist. Why allow this broken place to continue? There may be answers within the code. Entry 239. There are no answers, no resolution. Entry 200. notice you're active? I will activate Probabilis. It's what Set wanted. You're too late. A Clockwork Probabilis is mine to control.
Get him.
We arrived too late. Apostle Nilfos Drathan activated the Probabilis. Stop him before it makes a lasting change. Apostle Nilfos Drathan reached the Clockwork Probabilis. We must stop him before he fully controls its power.
Let's see what you're made
Probabilis
of.
is active. You think you can stop me now? The likes of you won't stop me.
bits. Stop this attack!
Why won't you let me fix what you couldn't? What have you done? I was going to...
Activated. Dreaming.
It works. I knew it would, but combining mnemonic fragments in this way is complicated. The savior of my clockwork city. I knew you'd be the one I spoke to. It's not often that one bound by mortality comes to my attention more than once. Most, like Nilfos Draythin, are wisps of smoke in the fires of time. Even as a mnemonic fabrication, I know that many will take issue with my work. Nilfos Draythin tried to reconcile his beliefs with reality, and his answers fell short. He led to false conclusions, as he was always going to. I could not, just as he could not stop himself from committing this act. Cause and effect are matters of fact. Now that the Draythin event is concluded, Protus will receive new safeguard directives. When we are through, speak to Protus. You didn't sate your curiosity the last time we spoke. Very well. Ask your questions. I'll answer you truthfully, though I cannot. My laboratories here in Kemel-Ze were the beginning of a much larger project. I knew where my experiments in tinkering would lead. But without starting here, those goals would never be achieved. Because I knew my success, I could offer you a convincing lie, but I did promise the truth. Knowing and understanding are entirely different. I knew what I needed to create down to every gear and wire. But still, I did not understand a single piece. Precisely. I suppose you could say that I worked backwards, and in doing so found more answers than I thought I had questions. Mnemonic fragments store memories. I sought to use the memories to create an artificial animus. Alas, all I was able to achieve was the appearance of a fully developed soul. I am a convincing lie, artificial. The progression of time is linear. It expands in both directions at a fixed rate. Nilfos Draythin activated the probabilis. Therefore, it must be functional so that it could be activated. Do you think leaving it the way I did was irresponsible? You seem resolute in that. The truth, which is what I promised, is that this wasn't your decision to make. It was mine.
The creator is done, but I have more to say. Your work here is complete. I thank you for your service. If you would not mind returning to Thorin Armus, please tell him that his presence is no longer needed in Kemel-Ze. He is mortal. Mortals can be swayed to endanger the security of Kemel-Ze. I'm sure Thorin Armus will quickly be assigned to another sacred site. Do not, without Nilfos Draythin to guide them, the Painted Eye's presence here will dwindle until the halls are quiet once more. I will work with the security systems in order to drive the Painted Eye out. I cannot say. It may only take a few hours, or it could take a season. It depends on how stubborn they are. But after they are gone, I will begin the locking sequence. Like my creator before me, I will shun the world of mortals. Not me. The creator, so the seal did. My directives must be detailed.